It's the rifle that fought America to a standstill in Vietnam and Afghanistan both, the AK-47, the most iconic battle rifle ever made. But how exactly does it work? The AK-47 has a muzzle velocity of 700 meters a second, can fire 600 rounds of capitalist-crushing 7.62mm ammo a minute, and sports a 30-round magazine. It's a bit heavy for a battle rifle, but it's reliable, and that's the true key to its global success. Unlike many other rifles, the AK is built with large internal parts, which means less smaller, delicate parts that can get bogged down by dirt, sand, or the blood of free market missionaries trying to exploit your socialist workers' utopia. This simplicity in construction has seen the weapon change little over the years and helped it become the single most prolific firearm in the world. Ammunition is fed directly into the weapon from a box magazine, and while there are various size magazines available, the most common is the 30-round magazine standard with most militaries who utilize the AK family of rifles. Military variants operate in semi and fully automatic firing modes, with semi-automatic preferred for greater accuracy at longer ranges or when making shots count is critical. Automatic firing mode can empty a magazine in seconds, but it's useful for suppressing enemy fire and for ensuring a kill in close quarters combat. With its incredible fire rate, however, firing in full auto can leave a user vulnerable as he or she is forced to reload frequently. Like any automatic weapon, the key to the AK's function is the gas generated by firing a round, and it all begins with a trigger pull. First, an operator will sight his target, typically an evil capitalist invader hell-bent on replacing your glorious people's turnip farm with a McDonald's. Upon squeezing the trigger, the firing hammer is released, which in turn strikes the firing pin. The firing pin is driven forward with great force and into the bullet currently loaded in the firing chamber. This causes the pin to strike the bullet's primer with sufficient energy to cause it to ignite. The primer causes the gunpowder to explode inside the bullet casing, and like a lazy free market oppressor, the exploding gunpowder will favor the path of least resistance, which in this case means escaping out the front of the round where the bullet is seated firmly in place. The force of the explosion pushes against the bullet and drives it down the barrel of the rifle. Some of that force, however, also pushes back on the entire bolt carrier assembly, which ejects the now empty casing. As the casing is being ejected, the hammer is reset and the bolt carrier assembly also strips a fresh round out of the magazine and seats it into place inside the chamber. This is assisted by a strong spring at the bottom of the magazine which constantly exerts an upward pressure on the rounds loaded into it. The firing hammer is now reset, and with the bolt carrier assembly once more in position and a round in the chamber, the weapon is ready to fire again. In full auto mode, the AK-47 will continue this cycle of operations indefinitely, either until you run out of ammo or every single capitalist aggressor in the world has been defeated, whichever comes first. The beauty of the AK-47 is its simplicity, and while it can be more difficult to repair out in the field than say an M4 or an M16, the rugged durability of an AK-47 makes it very unlikely that you'll ever need to enact any hasty field repair actions. In fact, the AK-47 is built so tough that you'll likely need serious bodily repair yourself before the rifle ever does. However, all this power and durability comes at the cost of accuracy, especially at long ranges. So make sure that you make every shot count as you fight for your glorious socialist workers' utopia. Now make these capitalist pigs richer by clicking on M16 versus AK-47 or this other video instead.